So Nate, what are you most excited about seeing or potentially seeing today at the HERP show?
I like turtles.
Howdy Wranglers!
How are y'all?
Today we are at the Conroe Convention Center for a HERP show, and we wanted to take you guys with us and kind of see some of the animals and see if we can talk to some people and see if we have a good day today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Should be fun.
Yep, come with us. Green anacondas. These things are going to get huge, guys. Talk about a size commitment along with just the lifespan of these things. Hello. So we love coming to these shows because we just get to experience a lot of different kinds of animals, and we get to talk to people about caretaking when it comes to some of these different breeds of animals that we don't currently have at the ranch. We just like to be prepared for anything that we might get as a rescue. So it's always nice to see one where you can find different resources, but also there's some people here that are just selling cockroaches or rats or things like that. If we were to take in like a turtle,
these are like
or
this little red one,
a lizard, or even
like the one we have
a
in
snake
the
if we had
den.
to. So we're just trying to stay as prepared as possible for any kind of animal we
the
can
one
get
in
at
the
ranch.
water.
Look how small these little red-eared sliders are. We just took in a rescue here at the ranch of a red-eared slider, and he's so big, and I'll have to take a video of him. But this is how they start out, guys. These little tiny guys, all piled on top of each other.
Spotted turtles.
Hey, I'm Nick with Ephemera Exotics. Today we have a assortment of axolotls. Axolotls are fully aquatic salamanders. In the wild, they can be found in a canal around Mexico City. They're actually critically endangered in the wild, but they're thriving very well in the pet trade. Typical care for an axolotl is just like any type of freshwater fish. A 20-gallon tank for one. You can do sand, you can do bare bottom, you can do the bigger river stones, just no gravel and no heater. They like it cold, so if your house is between 65 to 72, that's perfect temperature. They can eat worms, or they can eat sinking carnivore pellets. And they typically run between $80 to $200 on average.
And so we were talking earlier, so these particular, they all glow, right? They all have the capacity.
These four, right, yeah.
These will glow. And so you were saying about the light. So I think some people would automatically assume that they need to be under a black light, but you said that's not correct care?
Yeah, so it's actually a blue LED light. A black light over time will dry their skin out. They have a slime coat.
Okay.
And it can lead them to get skin infections.
Awesome.
But a blue LED light, you can keep it on forever and it won't harm the animal at all.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Nate, what are you most excited to see today, or potentially see today at the HERP show?
All the turtles. I want to see some turtles.
Okay, so is there any particular turtle you're looking for or hope to see?
Just the tortoises. I love seeing the tortoises.
Okay, so you want to see what tortoises they have in stock today?
Yes,
All
absolutely.
Right.
I
Awesome.
cannot wait to see all the tortoises. I love to see the lizards, some of the snakes. I like to see them, get to touch some of them. And then just some of the rare, like you get to see alligators or like small caimans or something like that. So that's really cool. I want to see some of that good looking stuff.
Awesome. Herman's tortoise.
Leopard sulcata mix. Leopard cata. He's about a year or 2 years old. This is a chameleon here. Pretty cool looking one. The veal with the where its head is. These are leopard tortoises.
High white, so that's just the coloration. It just has more white instead
More
of the
blonde looking.
blonde.
Elongated, so they get a little bit longer. Kind of like a redfoot almost. These are sulcata babies. This one's not.
Sulcata's the ant.
This
Oh,
looks
that's
like
a
a
Herman.
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
a
a Herman.
Sulcatas are probably, I feel like, the most
Traded.
traded
Yeah.
pet.
'Cause this is as big as they are, and then what happens is they grow huge, and then people can't take care of them, so they try to get rid of them or forfeit them to a rescue.
I also feel like I see a lot of like pyramiding in sulcatas. Do you
Yes.
feel like people just
the
aren't taking like
the husbandry
adequate
a lot of the
point?
times because people think, oh, it lives in Africa. I'm just going to keep it real hot in my enclosure and real dry, and that's not how they need it. They need humidity when they're babies. They need to be able to grow and be able to burrow like they would in the wild. Yeah. And these are fly river turtles. All they do is swim. They don't want to come out.
Look at that really cool face and their little flippers. How cute is that
Go.
thing?
Kind of just happened.
Big
Because
turtles.
we'll get, like a new pet right at the beginning of summer.
Common snapper turtle, albino. Got another one. A little bit bigger.
Y'all, this place is packed today, but the most excited I am, I want to see a chameleon. I love to see the chameleons, and though we don't have any at the ranch, but they're my favorite, one of my favorite reptiles.
We have some Jackson chameleons. She's seeing her chameleons. This is what we were here for.
How freaking cool.
Look at all these venomous snakes.
She actually like, I've never seen her.
We got a little rattlesnake here. Great. Hey, here we are with some frogs.
Hi, I'm Kenzie from Sloan Exotics. These are Pac-Man frogs. They're from Argentina. Their average lifespan is about 15 to 20 years. Some people even can get them to live up to 30 years. They are ground-dwelling species. They are pretty, as far as frogs go, they're pretty easy to take care of. They eat just about any live feeder that you can think of, anything that'll move, really. Yeah, they're nocturnal, so supplemental lighting isn't necessary, but it can never hurt. They need about 2 inches of substrate to be able to completely bury themselves, but other than that, they're pretty simple. Oh, and a water dish for self-regulating moisture.
Perfect. Kenzie, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Caledonian geckos. Gorgeous. Look at that texture.
These are animals over here. And now look at these animals over here.
Spiky right here. Yeah. So it doesn't hurt.
Emerald tree boa. Even some scorpions. A forest scorpion. Look at all the tarantulas. Whoa. Got a copperhead. Got a few copperheads. And a cottonmouth, also known as a water moccasin. Oh, some baby dwarf caimans. A little bit bigger, dwarf caiman. A mata turtle.
The animal encounters.
These poison dart frogs.
We are here.
But they're not poisonous because they are
all going to each bone bearding.
captive, so they're not poisonous.
Come.
This is Thanos. He's about 2-3 years old. He's one of the chillest snakes that we have. Like, I've had him out for probably about 3 hours, and he hasn't moved from my neck at all.
Oh.
Like, bro had, like, Daytona, I had her out earlier, and then Kevin, he's down there. They're more active, they're more curious, they'll, like, kind of, you know, explore, do their thing and stuff like that. He'll find where he's warm, and he'll just chill out. I even walked around the whole show just holding him and stuff like that, but he's a sweetheart. If you want to pet him again, you can. It's pretty weird texture. Yeah, but it's cool though.
And what was your name?
My name's Lily.
Thank you, Lily.
Yeah, no problem.
Hedgehogs. Hey, buddy. What's up? Hey, little guy. We have New Zealand rabbits. Even Flemish giant rabbits. What you looking at? Whoa, look at those colors. Beautiful. Geckos galore. All kinds. How camouflage this sucker is. He's on a tree, you never see him.
I'm Repti Gal, and I am in Tomball, Texas. So today, of course, Conroe is a nice local show for us, but I have jewelry that I make with snake shed and snake bones.
And so how do you get the snake shed and the bones?
So my friend here has 150 ball pythons that he raises, and I help him take care of these animals.
Oh, awesome.
And it's just inevitable that it's from time to time we are going to have one that passes away. This gives me a chance. Sometimes I can even find out what happened, and we can change our husbandry to correct any issues that we have with raising these animals. A ball python has over 400 bones, so I get a lot of materials to be able to make jewelry. The vertebrae and the ribs are most of the bones that we get. I do have a couple of, like, a jawbone. So when we're talking about what ball python teeth look like, that's what we're talking about. They're
Wow.
just pinpricks.
So small.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And sometimes some of the vertebrae up in the cervical region almost look, I like to say that it looks very like they have those little tiny bones. that
Like a
come up.
dragon.
Yeah. I'm fascinated by it.
Because it's like a ball. What do you think? You see how he's like a ball? So what's the name of him? A ball python. Yeah.
Ladies and